Okay, so I also went or looked at the VOD real quick just to remind myself what I mentioned for my game plan in terms of like the cleanup I have to do with like side quests and other stuff like that. So what was it? We still need to defeat a monster in the highway. We need to go to the ancient battlefield for the main quest, but I think we'll do it like this. East Highway, we'll go visit Town Ground for dialogue. Ursula for dialogue, because I believe Estelle and Joshua are there, and we don't want to miss out on that. Bellegarde Gate, just to see what's up. Crossbow Cathedral, the Doll Studio, and the Mining Village. And then once we kind of sweep through all that, then we'll go straight to Amorica. Actually, is this straight to Amorica or the battlefield? Okay, yeah, we gotta go to the inn. Right, right. Okay. Wait, that's basically the plan? Oh god, my frames. Oh god, my frames. Also, if I remember correctly, I did buy everyone's supreme dish and stuff. Yeah, I believe I cleaned up everyone else in Crossbell, so I think we're good. I just go to the East Highway. What was the monster that was over here? Lowering stats. Wasn't there an item that prevents stat loss? Nope. Oh, I don't care. We'll just go right for it. Let me put VSync back on. Oh, okay, that was better. Ellie, girl, please, you gotta aim for the monster, not just shoot in the general direction. You ain't Rambo. Your bullets aren't gonna hit in whatever direction you're facing. Around. Oh yeah, also speaking of that, I also increased the, what was it? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I want to get my hardware monitor because like this thing I want to check as well. I upped the encoding setting from very fast to faster. Now, I don't think it'll do too much, but I don't want to see what my temps and, usage is at. Let me just have it on the side. Okay, let it run for a little bit. Oh. I know Ryzen CPUs are known for getting hot, but it's fluctuating between 80 to 90 Celsius. Okay, no, averaging... Actually, wait, it's going down. No, back up. My CPU isn't even being utilized that much, though. Most of the cores are hovering around... Or the extra cores are hovering around, like, 10s or 20s. The ones being actively used are 50s to 70s in usage. I don't think 80s is normal, right? And this is with the pre-applied thermal paste on the stock cooler. Also depends on the temperature in my room and the cooler. I mean, with the temperature in my room, the circulation does get pretty bad. It does get pretty bad, so like my room tends to get hot and stays hot with my computer heating up. Huh. In terms of GPU, it shouldn't really be any higher than 50 or whatever. Actually, let me look at that again. Let's see, what's my GPU at? Yeah, it's like 40s because LOL plus like a Legend Hero is being taxing, but I guess I'll just kind of have this on the side. 80s is probably okay, but not okay by your standards. Yeah, no, when I see 80 Celsius or something like that, I'm like, no, that's not even okay by my standards, and I might just consider ordering like thermal paste or something and maybe just reapplying it. Cause I don't know. Cause I also kind of messed up a little bit, even though it wasn't that bad with me applying the thermal paste and stuff. But I don't know. It was really annoying to get the stock cooler on, and I can't really use the my old cooler because like I need to get like different mounting brackets, I believe, or something like that. So I'd have to like fiddle around with, or actually no, wait. Did it even fit? No, I think I remember reading something about my cooler and the mounting brackets not being compatible. And I had to get like something to... Alright. I forget. I need to get something about the brackets. Yeah, messing with CPU coolers? Yeah, coolers are... I hate messing with coolers as well. Like, it's... I think in terms of like building a PC or upgrading it or changing stuff out, the worst thing by far is the coolers. Huh, where's this monster anyway? Also, don't mind me, I'm also trying to farm Granblue on the side. I'm actually liking this new event that they have in Granblue. Like, instead of the usual Guild Wars, or they have like another side of the event, basically, where it's kind of just PvE with your crew only. So there's no real, like, competition, so it's more chill and stuff, which is very welcome given how crazy things can get with Guild Wars and Granblue. Unfortunately, we're having trouble getting to the, I don't say we're having that much trouble, we just need to be more persistent given the fact that we have less active members. You'll probably never touch yours again. The cooler's gigantic, it'd be hard to take off. Never seem to be fine, so you won't mess with yours. I should also ask a friend of mine if he has any spare thermal paste that he doesn't mind letting me use. Whoops. Try to call back up in Granblue. Where's this monster? What, was I not reading that right? They said East Highway, right? Yeah, what? What? Don't tell me it's like, it's down the old road. Sorry, I just want to say that. Down the old America road. Even though that's technically still part of the highway. Also want my free tomatoes. Am I just blind? Did I miss it? Because this is the old America Road and not the highway anymore. Huh? Hey Skylark, how you doing? Okay, hold on. Something ain't right here. Where is the monster here? Cool. Hope that hot pile was pretty good. Dude, where is this monster on the highway? Don't tell me it's by the lighthouse. Or the tower, near the very beginning. Oh my god, it's probably going to be. You never had it before? And you've eaten things that are somewhat legally considered food? Ah, there it is. Hold on. What was this? Intimidation. Proof 3. Intimidation had fire on it. Might as well toss in a Pisces. Let's see. Okay, we can burn it. Bewitch. That's the quartz it drops. Status anomalies, okay. Can't tell if it was good by... It was good by your standards. I'll be the judge of that, Scarlet. Hold up. Wait, did they? Wait, can we seal it? No, it's unsealable. Okay, we're just gonna do this then. Frost Mirage. Thunder Cyclone. It is not immune to blind. There we go. Oh, god damn it. No dubs. Oh, for this? I mean, it's JP only. I'm just using the fan translation patch from the Geofront fan translation team. Trails of Zero and Trails from Zero and Trails from Azure never came out to the US. And the fan translation team is working on or they're still, I believe they're still in the middle of the second editing pass for Trails of Azure, which I hope I can get my, or what was it? I hope they can release soon. Because I also wanna, cause like I don't wanna play the rest of the Legend of Heroes games, mainly the Cold Steel games, without playing Trails from Azure, because like even though the crossbow games have not been released to the or outside of Japan. Well, I mean, technically in China it was released there. Like the storylines and all the plot details that happen in here are really important as to, or in the later parts of Cold Steel, mainly Cold Steels 3 and 4 from what I've heard. So you do not want to play these out of order. Like you could do it. I have some friends that only play Cold Steel and I give them shit about it. But mostly because they're the one that introduced me to the series, and I was like, bro, I was like, why haven't you guys finished Trails in the Sky yet? I'm like, oh my goodness. But yeah, because I didn't want any like spoilers into like the crossbow game, so I played it from Cold Steel and then went back to crossbow, or just skip Cold Steel altogether. Like, I didn't want to miss out on any of this, and so far it is well worth the hassle, or well, it's barely a hassle actually, to setting up the fan patch and getting it legally. Although the main thing I worry about Trails from Azure is that it's not sold on PC in Japan, but it's sold on PC in China. And some of the I've read reports about some shady stuff with legit copies people have purchased from sites where they sell Trails from Azure. Although the Geofront translation team did list like their recommended sites that they've personally okayed, like as like, okay, we're pretty sure this is legit or safe. You can order from here, or something like that. But I don't know. By the way, though, hopefully by the time I get through this game and maybe some other games in my backlog, hopefully within the next couple months, please, then we'll go straight to Trails of Azure. Also, I don't know, I really don't know if it's Trails from Zero, or Trails of Zero, or Trails of Azure, Trails from Azure. Even though, like, the title screen of the game says Trails from Azure, like, when I see in other wikis, or hell, even on the Twitch category right here, if I remember correctly, actually, no, it just says Zero Knows Kiseki, never mind. But I've seen other places keep switching from or of, and I know it's not important, but I'm like, god damn it, which one do I keep using? Hopefully devs now realize... Wait, what? You wonder if there's an undub so you can identify. Turns out there is. You've heard some of the dub and it sure sounds like PS2 era voice acting. If it has the original voice choice, should leave it be. Oh, I just noticed my full auto on Granblue's done. Need to go fix that. There we go. So wait. In Japanese, miracle from zero? Even in Japanese you have that problem. Let's see, plan on getting my passport checked and return to Calvert early, but what's with this crowd? Maybe taking the railway would have been the smarter decision. Crowd? Nice that Genshin has English, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean voice options. Yeah, that's pretty impressive to have. Deputy Commander Bales always waits until other guardsmen have finished eating before taking her lunch break. Instead of cultivating her relationships with them, Deputy Commander prefers to draw a distinct line between herself and her subordinates. Huh. Not easy for a boss to grasp what their dynamic with their subordinates should be, so the fact that she has is a testament to her intellect. Huh. Massive Ilya Platier fan. Hurts me physically, I'm stuck slaving away here, missing all the Arc and Seal performances, aww. Understandable in the older days. Didn't have internet connected to download audio files and stuff. CGF training is conducted at Police Academy Security Department. Get this, I heard Sergeant Major Seeker graduated from the academy with the highest marks you can get. And we gotta focus upon and beat her. Huh. Everything's packed on disk and there wasn't a lot of room? Yeah. Let's see. The commander puts all of our investigations into the ruins, Commander put all of our investigations into the ruins through our crossbow and ice. Because of that, we still have no idea what the true purpose of Stargazer's tower is, or if it's a potential threat. Aw, what? Oh, the shitty commander, right. Oh my god, the god Belgard. If we were given official permission, I would be more than happy to take a scouting unit to investigate places like Stargazer's tower. But the commander claims missions like that are a waste of the CGS budget. It all comes down to budget. Or so he says. We know these kinds of games that there's like a bigger thing behind the scenes. Is it really budget? Or is it something more? Should be enough to do the job. What are you up to, Deputy Commander? I've been assembling files regarding everything we know about Stargazer's tower. Once the commander returns to the gate, I intend to make an appeal to organize a scouting unit. You sure you want to do that? This is the commander we're talking about. He'll probably shoot your plan down faster than you can explain. I'm well aware of the risk, Orlando. But even if that is the outcome, I'll begin to consider, alternative approaches. Basically going behind the commander's back. Yep. Also, game companies just assumed everyone preferred their own language for voices. Told you back in Mainz, didn't I? If we give up, all the sacrifices that precede us will be in vain. With that in mind, I at least have to try, don't I? You're absolutely right. We're going to keep giving it all too, Deputy Commander Bales. Once the commander returns... Oh wait, if that is unsuccessful, I'll simply have to organize a more convincing argument to continue my battle. Deputy Commander Sergeant Major? Odd. What's odd about that? Also got, over in Belgar Gate, Warrant Officer Muriel. Traffic, gotten busy, almost fell asleep. You suppose the made-up military structure? I don't see an issue. Ranks don't matter much. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Back to the SSS. Report in. Oh yeah. Need to switch back, what's Bewitch? Slows movement of enemies attacked on the field. Huh. Excuse me? Slows movement of enemies on the field? Wait, what? Huh. That's very interesting. Slows movement of enemies on the field. So was it 2? I don't know, I think I'll keep this set up. Okay. Now we'll continue our clockwise sweep of the area, or of Crossbow. Say good afternoon, I heard sick, try not to go overboard. See anyone here? Oh, a lot of people are here. They're fishing at the hospital! Around 2 years ago, our president, Mr. Fisher, established our branch here in Crossbow. During those 2 years, we've been slowly and surely expanding our events and outreach. I'm pleased with how we've been growing, to tell you the truth. One of our fellow members, Joaquim, works as a professor in the hospital. Huh, I'll invite him to go fishing with me later if I have the chance. Fishing therapy. The water flowers, they don't wilt. Mike's condition has been good today, so he's been allowed to come outside. He still has to stay on the premises though, but since he's usually cooped up in a bed, I think a change of scenery would do him good. Someone from the IBC came and gave me a stuffed bear yesterday. I love it. Mr. Koi sure is nice, isn't he? The breeze feels so amazing today. Next time I go on a walk, I'll have to take Shizuku with me. Let's see. Hospital food, no, it's the same thing. Professor's meeting, blah blah blah. All ingredients are bought from Mr. Hayworth, local trader. Lifesaver, fresh and healthy ingredients are hard to get at a fair price. Living with your coworkers sounds like a blast. No, probably not. Finally break. Don't have any plans. Perhaps I should pick up fishing. So quiet, entire staff left already. Obsessed with cleaning. Right, that place has nothing. No one here. Cecile? No. No one here. Probably the nurses are still inside. Actually, anyone out here? No. Why is the boy alone on a roof? A hospital roof? Oh. Oh, I knew it. Oh wow. Oh wow. I knew they made Braille books, but Braille picture books? They're pretty impressive, aren't they? Even the pictures themselves are three-dimensional. They are, though it doesn't seem there are very many of them. When I'm older, I'd like to author Braille picture books myself. Still, I can't help but wonder whether someone like me can even do it in the first place. Izuku, sweetie, isn't there still a possibility that you'll be able to regain your eyesight, though? That's what the doctors say, but I think it's important to consider what I will do if it doesn't happen, too. Sorry, I must sound annoying talking about silly things like that. Hey now, no being shy around us. Estelle grabbed Shizuku's hands and held them close. Estelle? I've got a great idea. Let's make picture books that every kid can enjoy. Together. So don't you worry about a thing, Shizuku. It's easy to see the author's devotion and warmth shine through the pages. I think you should take your own similar feeling and hold them close, and never let go. Estelle, Joshua, thank you so much. Shizuku, there's no need to cry. Sorry for making you feel that way, Shizuku. Yeah, Braille picture books. They probably wouldn't mind if we stepped in, but maybe we should. I agree. It sounds like they're having a moment. Hey, there's always next time. Indeed, there is. I'm sorry, I don't know why I suddenly started crying. Don't sweat it. Now, Shizuku, prepare to get spoiled rotten by your big sister today. No ifs, ands, or buts. We shouldn't interrupt those three. Let's go, everyone. God, I miss playing playing as Estelle and Joshua right now, but it's so cool seeing them like do their own thing here in Crossbell. Michelin Wellness Resort. You can get over there for that. See, observing at St. Ursula. No, he's had the same lines forever. You like this art way more? Oh, like the character portrait art and stuff? Yeah, like, it looks so, it feels so different from what I'm used to in Trails in the Sky. It definitely was like an adjustment period for me. But I really do like it. Especially with like Estelle and Joshua. With this current style, they really do look like much older given how much time has passed from the start of Trails in the Sky 1 to the 3rd, and the several months after the 3rd leading into Trails from 0 right now. Like, God, it just feels so cool to see them grow as you play through each game. Like when the first time I saw like the art difference between Estelle and Joshua then to now, like I was awestruck. I'm like, holy crap, they actually do look like they've actually like look a lot older now. It's so cool. And I wonder how things will change in the Cold Steel games. Because, like, I believe if I remember correctly from what people tell me, Cold Steels 1 and 2, I believe take place... Didn't people tell me that it took place during or around, Trails in the Trails in the Sky trilogy? And then Cold Steel 3 is when, like, is what comes after Trails in the Sky and the Crossbow games. It's something like that. That's when kind of like all the storylines, plot points, and all that other stuff all kind of intersect and continue from Cold Steel 3. But yeah, I really wonder how what will happen once I get to the Cold Steel games, which won't be for a while, but we'll get there. Gonna be back. Raccoon anime? Wait, oh, raccoon anime? Wait. Surely, Professor, a man of your caliber must have a wife or at least a girlfriend. Living a single life and I'm quite enjoying it. I tend to avoid ladies whenever I can. There's no one special? How lovely. I mean, what a waste. Oh my god. This lady thirsty. I really wonder what kind of character Joaquin will turn out to be. They could have given him no portrait, and there might be the continued trend of evil glasses wearing people, so I'm like, although, like, some counterpoint to that would be Deputy Commander Bales and stuff, but... I don't know, like, the more the idea pops up into my head, and when he says stuff like, I'm afraid I'm living the single life and I'm enjoying it, but it might sound like a throwaway thing, but I don't know, I have bigger suspicions on why he said that. The society needs a new professor. Hey, Neoluke. You're lawful neutral though. Yeah, I mean, we did kinda... I mean, Father Kevin did kinda... You know... wipe out... or turn Weissman into a pile of salt. Quite literally. So... Oh god, it's so totally gonna turn into this direction, isn't it? Oh my goodness. It's so totally gonna do it. Well, if that's the case, I think I'll volunteer tonight. You and me. Oh dear, not again. Being popular can be such a hassle sometimes. I'd much rather finish my rounds and hurry on home. But alas... Okay, Mr. Popular. You're quite the shy man, aren't you, Professor Gwenter? Oh my god. Never trust Trails characters wearing glasses. Well, what about... Who in the main cast, in terms of our party members, wore glasses? Okay, look, this is not looking good for my argument here. Fuck. And having to eat later than I'd like. It's always embarrassing when you're taking temperatures and your stomach growls. forget. I forget, did Professor Russell have glasses? Oh god, it's been a while since I looked at Professor Russell's portrait, I forget. He has glasses, right? Pretty sure that old man has it. Let's see, Deputy Commander Bales. I'm pretty sure Professor Russell, unless you can correct me on that. So that gives him a little push. Did any of the guild receptionists in Trails in the Sky have glasses? God damn, I don't know. Professor Russell did have tiny glasses? Okay, okay. Let's see. Wait, yesterday, out of the kindness of my heart, I gave that youngin' next to me one of my sexy magazines. Keep in mind, this guy is getting supplied porn mags from Professor Joachim himself. Or Gwenter. Considering how flustered he got when the nurse took his temperature, it definitely looks he's feeling a lot better now. No! The nurse found the mag that old man planted on me while taking my temp. Bruh. Oh my god. This is the clinical report Dr. Baldine wanted. Could you give it to him later, for me? Sure thing. Thank you, Ron. Oh, hi, Lloyd. I'd love to sit down and chat, but I'm kind of pressed for time today. Next time, I promise. Gee, you must be swamped with work. She was the most dedicated person I've ever met. I think. Not only does she do her work, but she also never fails to help others. I would love it if she rubbed off on Professor Gwenter, that slacker. Follow-up had to be on the parade. Husband and child at heart. Apparently, getting a checkup by the doctors here has become something of a tourism fad! Get out experiencing cutting-edge medical treatment can sound appealing, but feels want to see how much longer patients have to wait for their exams now. Yeah... Oh my god. Tourists in hospitals. Oh my god, that is so wrong on so many levels. Isn't the imbecile himself? Let's go! Well, that's pretty much everything in, what was it? That's pretty much everything here for now. So, next up. We gotta go to Belgard Gate. Oh damn it, hold on. Oh, did I die in Granblue again? Oh my god, there's 6%. That's 6% health left on that. Ah, heck, hold on. Ah, fine, I'll blow another elixir on this, man. This is really blowing through my elixir reserves. Well. Dude, this new 4-star fight in the Dread Barrage event is so annoying. I actually really need to start farming more animals to uncap my other Alberon, so I can actually have more survivability. Oh my god, because my team always falls apart at the last 10%. Or maybe not sometimes if I pay attention, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of full autoing. Russ has been acting really strange since yesterday. Every time I see him, he's all smiles. Maybe I try putting some thigh cutlets in his next meal. Keep this a secret, Stella had me try the rations that recently came in. And boy, did that taste awful! They may be packed with nutrients, but I doubt I'd ever eat them again. I have a newfound respect for the soldiers that had to eat that stuff all on their field drills. Oh god. Military rations. Oh god. Wait, are you fucking serious? Oh my god. The goddamn special insta-kill backup thing that came up in Granblue popped up when I spent the elixir to revive at the last 5%. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this special backup mechanic so much, dude. Oh my god. Why is it RNG on whether or not it either insta-kills the raid for you, or if it just pops up at the last 5% out of fucking nowhere? Why? Cygames, explain that to me. Like you don't really lose anything when it happens, but it's just like, it's such a waste to have this come up so much later into the raid. Cygames needs to explain a few things. Cygames needs to explain why they haven't actually completely given the game quality of life updates over the 6-7 years that the game's been out. And only recently, in the last year and a half or so, that they've been rolling out like decent quality of life stuff with like skilling up things and not having to one by one sort out like hundreds of weapons to skill up a handful of weapons. And I'm just like, oh my god. I know it's like a priority thing and or some kind of or whatever, but it's just like, I wish they devoted more like resources into this shit. Like, come on. They're working on GBF too. Dude, how many players would lose their shit over a GBF2? Given like how would you even try to like no, like they'd have to like pull a 2.0, as in convert the existing game and give it like no, but then it'd still be a browser game. Cause like, it'd be nice if it was its own like app and stuff, and not having to rely on like Chrome or basically embedded browser stuff. And although they would have to like find a way to like speed up the battles or something to kind of make up for the fact that you can't refresh. Even though refreshing is a bit of a problem, since when it comes down to it, Granblue just ends up turning into a loading screen game. But I don't know, there's like a lot of... Would that be a very different game based on Granblue? Yeah. So I'm not sure about like how they would go or about it if they were to like try to take the existing one and try to like perform some kind of Magic 2.0 update of sorts. I don't know how or which direction to go with that exactly. I don't know. Let's see, as acting leader, passport. Let's see, now I think about it, you hardly ever did any office work, right, Randy? Yep, me and paperwork don't mix too well. I usually push all the fun stuff onto Carter or Connors, or whoever's closer. I make sure to reimburse them by introducing them to some girls I knew from places over in the entertainment district. 2 of them are in for an interrogation next time I see them. Ah! Randy, you exposed them! Randy, please tell me you aren't doing the same to the rest of the special support section. Huh, Lloyd wanted to go do my busy work in exchange for some gals? Good joke. Like, I've never done that for the record. Oh, Lloyd. But yeah, speaking of side games needing to explain a few things though, they really need to explain why the hell they localized or pushed for the localization of World Flipper instead of fucking Princess Connect. Come on! Explain that one to me. Sort of lose my cool and left them with the lady. Both of them can't get comfortable with each other because of the... Okay. I wonder if they'll take this little, like, little thing here and actually pair them up together at the end of, like, Trails of Azure or something like that. That'd be cool to see. It probably costs a small fraction of what it would take to localize Princess Connect. And after Korean publishers, so now you're putting that much effort into it. Oh, it's like some Korean publisher that's handling it? I think all the money these companies make, they'd have the money to throw around to localize stuff, but I mean, I don't know what goes into localizations and all that stuff, but surely they can put some effort into it. It's like, nah. Cutting to profits? Nah. Not in this world. Sound like Kakao would be handling all non-JP versions? Okay, now for mains. Going to the cathedral first. Sounds like a throwaway thing to see if it makes anything shut down if it doesn't. Yeah. Let's see. I'll deal with the children teasing till it's a sign of affection. What does she mean by that? I don't know where those messing wives scared me, they like me. I just don't follow, perhaps because I'm still new to the job. Because people like... Or, how's he gonna word this? People like, those they can bully. Case in point, look at a lot of anime characters, like, boys or girls that we just love bullying just to screw with them. Ah, shit. Hold on, wait, I almost died in Grambling, hold on. These 9 million honors aren't gonna farm themselves. Somebody's gotta do it. I gotta keep the full auto going here. Somebody's gotta farm up these 900 million to, all together. Let's see, this year, a guy praising the goddess for his sales, praying for a safe trip. The thought that someone would barge in like that and make a bold proposal to the Archbishop. Crossbows reach the darkness, or... Huh? Wait. The thought that someone would simply barge in like that and make a bold proposal to the Archbishop. Crossbows... Wait. Someone from the criminal underworld came out to the Archbishop? What's going on? Last night, we were visited by a man supposedly from the Imperial government. Saw right through his futile attempt to inveigle into allowing him to tap into the influential network of the church. Hold on, my bad vocabulary is coming up again. Inveigle? To entice, lure, or ensnare by flattery or artful talk or inducements. To acquire, win, or obtain by beguiling talk or methods. Oh. Eventually I was forced to raise my voice and drive him out. As a servant of Idios, it's my obligation to stay politically neutral at all times. Sethian Church is firmly invested in every human life on this continent. Using our faith to make political advances is nothing more than blasphemy. Get on the Archbishop, staying strong. I wonder if that'll be a thing, or actually, was it already a thing in the Trails in the Sky games? I don't remember anything regarding corrupt priests and stuff. Maybe in Cold Steel, or maybe in Trails of Azure? Position of Archbishop comes with a considerable influence. Archbishop Aralda is a prominent figure with congregation for divine worship. Francis then never lent his hand to wickedness, inspired us to follow him and trust in his judgment. Prince of Canuck can be really hard to localize, but they've launched in other regions, so it's not a great excuse to not do an English version. Yeah. I think I'm heading to the city later. Lots of food stalls. Someone's saying, "Go, you should come too, sister." Oh, you're all so lucky. I wish I could. I'm afraid I'll be busy preparing mass. Please enjoy yourselves in my stead. Man, that stinks. Too bad. We want to check out food stalls with our teacher, Sister Marble. Thinks that she's busy with cathedral stuff. If I got the chance, I was going to treat her to some delicious ice cream. Aww. Return to the city. Even on days off from school, the children like to come see me. The world has continued to move and change since I started working as a teacher, but the cuteness of children is a constant. Feel like Cygames has some pretty weird apprehension with the Western market. I feel like a lot of Japanese companies or Asian companies have some weird apprehension with Western markets in general. Sometimes. I don't know, it's weird. Hell, like, just look at how many fighting game devs are allergic to the notion or just just on the very notion of implementing rollback netcode. Even though just recently, ArcSys put out a rollback update for Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus. Oh, got the fucking name. But I believe they hired a fan team that was working on the project and gave them official support to do it. So it's not like they did it themselves. But hopefully this is a sign that ArcSys will implement rollback in their other games like Granblue and BlazBlue and other stuff like that. But yeah, like a lot of other Japanese like fighting game devs, or I'm not sure how many other fighting game devs haven't implemented it yet. Although, like, I get that, like, trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Retrofit old games into being compatible or into using rollback is kind of like a daunting task in its own right. But like, it'll help let the games like grow and thrive so much so people don't have to deal with shitty online. I don't know. Like it's easy to implement like if you build the game around it. But then like they just never try to deal with it, or they just never try to do it to begin with. I don't know. But hopefully this will be a sign of more Japanese fighting games having rollback netcode and stuff. Even though like I don't really put too much time into fighting games myself. Like, I haven't really touched Grand Blue Versus like all too much in recent months. I kind of feel a little bit disappointed in myself that I hadn't really put too much effort into like learning the game or most fighting games properly. I don't know, it's weird. I just can't get the hang of like wanting to take the time to like learn the game and practice the stuff. I don't know, like it just feels like it just feels like too much work to me. Which I know like a friend of mine who I know I keep saying a friend of mine a lot, but yeah. Obviously for reasons I want to keep it vague. But yeah, the one that plays a bunch of fighting games, I know he's gonna be kind of bitching at me for kind of saying these kinds of things, but I don't know. There's always this weird hurdle with trying to like get into the swing of things with like learning fighting games and just kind of getting used to it, I guess. I don't know. Soaked in the sights and immediately went back to Crosswell City. Can you believe that? So wait, look at another way. The time spent fixing those things could be better spent on newer games. As to be for all the games to be fixed and improved. Yeah, that's true. But then you still see new games that still have delay-based netcode. So I'm like, bruh. Like, rollback's been out for a while, and you know that fans have been kinda raving about it, say, please, oh god, put in rollback netcode so we can actually play online, like, a lot, or have a better online experience than with delay netcode outside of Japan, please. So yeah, I get like for like the really old games, but like for the newer, more recent games in recent years, like there's no reason to not have when other fighting games in like the West and stuff already have implemented like from the start. But then it's like they decide to just stick with delay. I mean, like there is like the aspect of like the initial learning curve, I guess, of how to implement it properly and all that. But like it's once they get that first time down, like they should know what they're working with, and then it should be better for everyone as a whole. But it's just getting it to make the switch for the newer stuff is like, nah. Hopefully game companies wake up and use better netcode in the future. Hopefully. Unless some bullshit reason they end up going with the worst one. I mean, I would assume it's just for the most part they just keep thinking within the realms of just Japan only. And the fact that, like, oh, because the network is so good in Japan, like, the delay-based netcode doesn't really feel that bad. But then, like, they don't really take into consideration, like, what if he releases into, like, other regions, like North America, Europe, and etc.? just put in delay base. It's like, I don't know. They don't really, because like, if they were being really considerate of other regions, they would have thought about putting in rollback netcode already. But as we've seen time and time again with newer fighting games in recent years, with GGPO already out, yeah, it might actually be something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they only like put Japan into consideration for like the netcode stuff and kind of put other regions as an afterthought. And it's like, should we? But can only wish. It's like, oh, how come our games dying in the other regions? Like, how come there's no, like, barely anyone's playing Grand Blue right now? Well, for one thing, I heard balancing issues, but that aside, no one wants to fucking play online because of fucking delay. It's like, oh, gee, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus hasn't done well in the West or outside of Japan. Oh, I fucking wonder people don't want to play online. Or, like, I've heard that this is a thing. Like, what was it? Like, apparently it's a thing for other, like, fighting game communities to rent out middleman PCs to host online, like, fighting game matches and stuff. So that, like, you have two people from other parts of the world connect to the middleman terminal via Parsec or something like that to then play together. And that is the better online experience than it is with delay-based netcode. So it's like, you have people that want to play your game online, but then like, you ignore that and they're having to rent out their own servers to run Parsec and your games on, so that people, fans of your games, would want to, like, play it through that. And just like, come on! Surely, like, you have someone looking into that and seeing, oh, people are renting out servers so they can actually play online at or with like a decent ping or stable connection or experience. Should we implement rollback in our future games so that they can actually like play our game legitimately online? Nah. Oh, Grand Blue versus Die in the West. See, they hate GBF. Also, the whole code debacle thing. Although it's perfectly understandable and there's no real, or I don't think there's like a real way to avoid it, the whole Steam refund policy thing and the Grand Blue versus like DLC codes or the codes from the base game and stuff into the mobile game. Because like people could try to like speedrun the living crap out of it and then just like get the code and refund it. But then like, I don't think they can really do a thing where like trying to make a refund an exception, because that would go against, I'm pretty sure, TOS or the law or something like that. But like, I don't know. Like, people were really stung by that aspect of the codes only being PS4 only. So that also kind of hurt the PC side as well. Although, I mean, I'm not sure if I can think of like a better alternative just like on top of my head. But it's just like, yeah, I've seen so many complaints about people not being able to get their codes on PC and having to, if they want to have like a better experience playing on PC, because people on console tend to play on Wi-Fi, or you might have those moments where people play on Wi-Fi. And it's like, oh, I guess some people still play Wi-Fi on PC, but it's, I don't know. I'm just like tossing something random out there. I'm pretty sure statistically, more people will be playing fighting games on Ethernet and on PC than they would be on console. Because it also depends on like where people have their console set up, and they might not have a direct connection, Ethernet connection to their router from their console. Like, if you take your average person, maybe? I don't know. That'd be too much of a hassle for them to get some really long like cable going to there, so then they wouldn't bother. But either way, oh yeah, I also remember my friend mentioned that Arc Revo or something is happening tomorrow for Grand Blue Versus? And I believe they said, or he told me that Arxis said that they're going to announce, or they're going to show off Cagliostro, obviously, from what we've seen. And also they said they're going to reveal their new character, which, I mean, I guess that's the obvious trend. New character reveal trailer and then the teaser. But, yeah, my friends are, or me and my friends are kind of betting that it's most likely they're going to reveal Sandalphon or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure that's the route they should probably go. Modem and routers in your room, you get modern. You get all the internet. Oh goddamn! Hold on, my dude. What's with my Grand Blue right now? It's like doing this weird thing where it's like it's stuck forever in loading, so that like it actually doesn't continue the full auto since it's like in limbo trying to load the next skill. I guess because I'm streaming right now, so that's also partially why like the auto has been going slowly. Okay, but let me read this again. Tonight Felicia intends to come negotiate a deal for a bit of our septium. She has spunk, I'll admit it. Depending on how our talk goes, I might actually agree to her terms. Oh, wow. A decent ending for Felicia. Waiting for a special support section, blah blah blah. But yeah, but that's like the obvious announcement. I wonder what other announcements they could do to throw everyone for a loop. But I'm guessing like if you have Belial, you need to have Sandalphon like come up next. Like that has to be it. Maybe we'll get her tipsy next shift. I'm not really sure about the morality of this plan. Waitress is unsociable as a cat in a dog park. She's hecking rude. Get her tipsy? I'm sort of busy, but we're looking for something to drink. I'm never in charge of the alcohol. Wow. Dude, this guy has been drinking iced tea for like the past 3 days. Move on with somewhere else in the festival, my dude. How can you take a vacation into a mining town and just drink iced tea for 3 days? What about insert waifu 123? Like, in terms of like, probably character archetypes and popularity and stuff, like, which one would they put in to like have like that biggest impact? Also, I'm gonna give my phone a little break right now. Actually, I need to actually put on standby. Which Grand Blue character would, or aside from Sandalphon, could they announce? I don't know. They're just like too many good ones they can go with. See, my lady is only this serious when in the middle of a business deal. Hope all this goes well. Tonight I'm visiting the mayor's house in order to negotiate a septium transaction. Until those crystals are in my grasp, I will never give up. Girl, still at it. She's still here looking at this mining helmet? The monsters love septium, that's why they drop so much sepith when you take them out. No wonder monsters like these gather like honey, bees to honey. That's all like all septium. Oh, oh. I don't think anyone's in the... Yeah, no one's in the mine right now. Okay. I think that about wraps it up for all the places I can visit. I believe next... No, we need to go... no, we need to go to Amorca Village in general. Yeah, okay. So we're basically done exploring now. Hey, we can proceed with the main quest! Woo! Can't believe you still don't have Fire Hellas? Really? Huh. Oh yeah! Probably like one of the... Actually... what's the kingdom called that Hellas, or technically she doesn't rule over it anymore, right? Cause she, actually no, wait. Cause like she let go of her, or relinquished, or, no, I forget like the proper term, but she's not like the queen or whatever anymore, right? Or was she the queen for? Pretty sure. Yeah, I need to look back at Hellas's like Fate episodes and remember how exactly like her story played out. But Hellas or Skasaha would be pretty cool to put in. Although I'm not sure how people would react to Skasaha with her being hecking short. More short characters in a fighting game, let's go! Oh boy. Charlotta gets away with it because the crown is part of the hitbox. That's basically the only reason. Try to implement other, like, Harvins or other short characters? Actually, what about the enforcers? Monica and Licia? I know, like, a friend of mine who's really, like, head over heels for Licia and will go fucking crazy for her. Hell, like, he's, like, wasted every single pull he had during the summer drop, or summer, raid-up period? Or, raid-up period? No. It's like during the summer character period when they're in the pool, not necessarily on raid up, and he was wasting everything just for SR Summer Licia. And me and all my friends are like, dude, you are fucking stupid. Cause the odds of getting an SR that's not even on raid up are less of that, or is less of that than getting an SSR on non-raid up. We're all like, do you see the problem here? You have a better chance of getting an off-rate SSR than you would trying to get SR Licia. And it's just like, you can't really be mad to us that you can't get her, cause you're wasting literally everything for nothing. You don't remember names anymore? Oh, it's the Iristil Kingdom where Hellas and Syria were from? Ah, okay. Although, we already have a spear character in Versus via Zeta. Oh, that doesn't stop side games from putting in more sword characters, so that's kind of out of the question, but... We need a good one? Yeah. Like, we already have people representing the society via Zeta and Basraga. We have... Like, we already have Sora's, you know, part of the old muscular man trio and all that. We have Fastiva being the game's grappler. And everyone's favorite wife. That's what was it? You know, You have your typical Gran, Catalina. I'm pretty sure they won't really add any of the other main crew members as DLC characters. And my hopes and dreams of playable Iggy being crushed, thanks to Lil Wayne. I'm still mad about that, but it's understandable why they put that there, but oh my god. I know it was a pipe dream, but man, I want to fucking play with Iggy. But... Hey Belvin, how you doing? No duration. Dude, duration would actually sound pretty broken or potentially outright useless depending on if Rockham were in Grand Blue Versus, because if duration can reduce the overdrive bar of enemies and stuff, then it's like, what about reducing people's meters? Wouldn't that be huge? But then it's like, how exactly do you balance that since he'll be the only one with the meter drain? If that's even a thing. Or maybe they'll like think of an alternative thing if they don't want to go that route. That or they might not even give him duration in the first place. But it's his signature move. See, customer, whenever talking guns to me, I'm the one on the counter. Do I not look reliable? Rockham himself is duration. See, what other potential like candidates could there be? Cause like we have the Aristo Kingdom, so we could get like Hellas or Serial. Although I think if they're gonna introduce it like this, like Caglio, most likely Sandalphon. Maybe they'll introduce another waifu character, even though I don't think they'll really continue a pattern based on that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, sky's the limit pretty much with who they can introduce. No Vera? Oh yeah! We haven't seen, we don't have Vera as a character. I forget, did she pop? Oh, it's been a while since I did this. Oh yeah, I haven't even done the new story chapters in Grand Blue Versus. Although, I can't even bring myself to like farm up RPG mode off stream and just watch it for myself. Cause like, I saw the trailer for it or something, and basically Gran and Vegeta meet up in this new story chapter. And I'm like, holy shit! But I don't know, I can't really